Extraordinary circumstances often bring out the best in people, such as an American named Becky Kaiser. In the latest edition of our series, Making a Difference, VOA's Pete Heinlein has the story of how Ms. Kaiser seized on the chance to do good after an eventful holiday in Ethiopia.
Becky Kaiser, offering hope to those who suffer the stigma of fistula.
Making a difference in your world.
Ngistin doesn't know how old she is, but she remembers decades of hopelessness as an outcast. She suffers from fistula, a childbirth-related condition that leaves women leaking foul-smelling fluids.
When I got fistula, my husband threw me out. I was alone and thrown away. Then Becky took me in.
Becky Kaiser is an unlikely angel. She's an affluent American who runs a cosmetics distributorship in the western state of Colorado. She came down with typhoid while on vacation in Ethiopia in 2003. She asked the man who saved her life what she could do for him. He asked her to help his sister who had fistula.
So I said, would you please tell me, would you translate fistula to English? Because I thought it was, I had no comprehension of fistula.
In the 5 years since, Kaiser has founded a halfway house for fistula victims in Addis Ababa. It's called The Trampled Rose.
I came in as a beauty consultant, Mary Kay sales director from America, with no backing, I'm sure they thought I was absolutely insane or trying to get money.
The Trampled Rose has given hundreds of women like Ngistin shelter and taught them skills so they can return to society after a simple surgical repair. One goal is to help women recover from the social stigma.
Their family doesn't care about you. Your husband asks you to leave the home, so they're left with no one, and even believing that God has cursed them.
For women like Ngistin, the Trampled Rose is salvation.
I was really in a bad way, and now I have a good future. I won't go back.
Ngistin is now the head cook at the Trampled Rose. In a country where most women are illiterate, she says the Trampled Rose offers hope and skills that might save them from a life of begging, or worse. These days, more help is coming in the form of donations and volunteers like Karen Sharp, who find inspiration in Becky Kaiser's work.
Becky was the first angel that I saw. Through her love, through her support, through her humility.
These are the lucky women. These are the ones who escaped a dark room where they're thrown food for years. These are the ones who escaped being starved by their families. These are the ones who escaped way worse.
And still, Kaiser speaks of thousands more women who suffer such humiliation. Peter Heinlein, VOA News, for Making a Difference in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.
For more information on these stories, go to voanews.com/TV to Africa.